Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Frick. American Eagle Rises. Yeah. We didn't do a video on Friday. We were a little busy. Maybe I'll make another video tomorrow. I was going to wait till tomorrow. But I thought I'd get on here, do this video, and then maybe try to calm down. I was spending outside all day in the garage, working on the Camaro, working on the garage, got some lights up. Camaro's ready to go. Coolant's all flushed out, put new coolant in. It's not leaking, didn't break anything. Like I snapped that damn bolt and that ended up being like a, that was a disaster, man. But anyway, hey Yoda, our chief financial consultant, Yoda. Hey man, did you miss everybody, Yoda? So Yoda's been getting kind of spicy lately. What? You know, you can't hire good help these days. And man, Yoda, Yoda had all these, he has a real long resume, all these, these references, one reference, Obi-Wan Kenobi, I can't find him. Someone said he's dead. Luke said he wasn't, but I don't know where the hell he is. So Luke gave me a couple other people too. I couldn't find this Anakin guy either. Anyway, yeah, we're a bunch of Star Wars dorks over here. Anyway, yeah. So Friday. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna focus on the money because I'm gonna go all over the place like a damn squirrel. Remember how I said, don't buy anything and don't sell anything? Jeez. Remember I said you might have a buying opportunity? Shit. Man, I hate being right all the time. Here's the thing. It's like, I don't want to say generality, right? I mean, I didn't think it would happen. To be honest, I didn't think it'd be this bad. But things happened that just added fuel to the fire. So, yeah, shit. Yeah, so the biggest thing is, remember how I've been saying, don't, I mean, Bitcoin got, went to the woodshed. Like, they, it's in the ground now, man. I mean, that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but YouTube, I don't want to go on that either. Everyone's lying on YouTube. It's a clickbait, and whatever you click on, the video has nothing to do with it. Like what? At least here you get American Eagle Rises. You get Yoda. He can be a little spicy. At least we try to give you the truth. We do a little bit of drama. I hate drama. But yeah, the overall market got killed on Friday. Now, what's funny was I didn't even know how bad it was. Because I was doing stuff here. It was amazing, like how long some of this damn yard work took. But yeah, the 10-year treasury, it went down like 10 basis points. So it was a big knee-jerk reaction into safety assets. But the DXY, it kind of was all over the, I don't want to say all over the map. It was up and then it went down. And then it went really, really, really down. But that 10-year treasury is at 4.05. So that's pretty low. We haven't been down here in about a month. And we stayed here for about a week. But these levels for this 10-year treasury, it doesn't stay down below 4 for very long. So either we're in full meltdown mode or this is just some burping. But if you guys don't know, I'll kind of give it a summary. All this happened because a bonehead, and maybe there was multiple boneheads, but this is why you don't trade on margin. And to be honest, we need to kind of have some, I don't know. I hate to say, don't make it, make it illegal. Don't make it illegal. You shouldn't be able to do that much as a single entity or entities because it just ends up being, they call it contagion, right? And that's It didn't quite get into there, but it was borderline there. But it wasn't a margin call on Wall Street. It wasn't a margin call on gold and silver, although that could be on the horizon. No. Did you know that you could buy futures contracts for cryptocurrency? I know. I found out about it. I'm like, dude, wait, what? Like you're buying a derivative of something that doesn't, it just runs in. Yeah. But worst off, you can buy on margin. Yeah. So you guys don't know what margin is. It's like a loan. Essentially, it's a loan. But so you're staking or like your security, right? Your security or collateral. Hey, did you know collateral refers to cattle? It goes all the way back to like, Bible times, if the Bible is 100% accurate. But long time ago. Look it up. Look it up. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not some crazy ass motherfucker, although I am. But you put your, whatever you have, X amount of money, you got your shares, and you can leverage essentially, right? Like, if you got like $1,000 in there, you can like borrow up to 10 grand, and you can use that 10 to buy stock with it. But what, and it says it there, right? But if your position starts going down, you get what's called a margin call. It's like, hey, buddy, sell some of your shit because you owe, right? You don't have enough money. You have to maintain a certain percentage. So that's what happened. But it was in cryptocurrency. Nothing with SPY, even though there's so much margin debt, period, right now. It took margin call on a crypto, and it almost took the entire market down. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm not sorry. I gotta not say sorry. Hey, crypto bros, fuck you. Like, if you want crypto, that's fine. I'm not saying don't buy crypto. Go ahead, buy crypto. I buy crypto. I'm not buying a whole. I'm buying like $20 a day. Maybe it's. I can't remember if it's like 25, 50. It's no more than $50 a day, which is whatever, right? It's more. It's not $50 a day because that would be like that'd be like $1,500 a month. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't know. I can't remember. I set and forget, and I gotta go find my Excel sheet if I want to figure that out. Anyway. So yeah, SPY was just dying. Holy shit. As I'm recording this, Bitcoin is 110. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, it went up to 125 for like a day or two, and it kind of went down, and that's why I said, hey, kind of keep an eye on it. Like, it went down. It was funny, if you look at the daily chart, I mean, it was a margin call. I mean, it was like force majeure. It was like, oh no, you don't have a say in it. Like sometimes this stuff they just execute it. And if you gotta sell like 10,000 shares, they'll just dump it on there and poof, not only is your shit gone, but everybody else's stuff goes down. So ironically, if you were also doing the same thing as whoever this guy was, guess what? If you were like, what's funny is one person could force a whole bunch of other people into a margin call. So you might be doing fine. Some big whale gets a margin call, and then since he sold a huge position, it puts a downward pressure on that asset. It doesn't matter what the asset is, but in this particular case, it was Bitcoin. And imagine you are leveraging, right? And then all of a sudden you get margin called, and you're like, oh shit. And then this guy, and that guy, and this guy. And everyone's margin called. That's what happened in 1987, by the way. It was in October. I can't remember if it was Black Tuesday. I get my Mondays and Tuesdays wrong, but it was in October. I think it was October 27, 1987. Or was it 87? Yeah, 87. I don't think it was 86. Yeah, 86. Yeah, it was 87 because that was my first year. Yeah, ninth grade. Yeah, that's how I remember all this shit. I moved in 86. My family moved in 86 on Halloween. Yeah, oh, jeez. Halloween's coming up. I forgot about that. Holy hell. Oh, my God. That was almost 40 years ago. Oh, my God. I feel old. I need water. So, yeah. So gold didn't take that much of a hit, and it kind of recovered a little bit. So that's not bad. And then silver, remember how it was way up, then way down, way up, and then it kind of recovered a little bit on Friday. So actually, silver went up by 1.6%, and gold went up by 1%. My one miner that kind of died recovered a little, like half the loss. All the other miners didn't do too bad, at least the ones that I still have positions in. Yeah, they're still actually going pretty good. But if you guys look at the chart, this is hilarious. Look at go to TradingView. If you guys don't know, that's a free service anyway. And then you can put stock tickers in there. I've been doing it for a while. It's good to get the information. I don't know if you're getting like latest. Like if you have a Bloomberg terminal, obviously you can see what not only in live, but you can see all the buy orders and sell orders, how much they are, what they're going for. But when you have like Charles Schwab, like I have a Charles Schwab account and a couple other ones, you're actually not seeing live data. So when you actually sell, the brokerage, even though you get it at a certain price, they actually sold it at a different price or bought it at a different price. And don't get me started with sometimes you're buying the brokers. Yeah, it's all messed up. But anyway, if you have I have a moving what, 50 day? Yeah, 50 day and a 200 day. And apparently technical analysis people say that's the best thing ever, right, Yoda? Yoda says no. I agree with you, Yoda. Fucking technical analysis sucks ass now because of damn computers. Wait till AI starts doing it. But the SPY went all the way down, and you can't make this shit up. It ended like, here's the 50-day in the bottom of the candle, went ee. So that tells you a bunch of computer traders, because they ain't people, they made sure that they did not breach that 50-day moving average. Can't make this shit up, man. Now, what's funny is Bitcoin, it kind of was like right there, and then it broke it. So, I don't know. If you guys don't also know, the big banks, I'll call it big finance, they're not saying no to crypto, but they're not saying yes to crypto. And some of these people, they're like, well, we can't really control crypto. So what they're trying to do, which will basically, I'm sorry, crypto bros, if this actually happens, it won't matter. It won't matter who owns the fucking crypto. Because Wall Street has to get its blood, right? It has to get its pound of flesh, right? So they're more on like, hey, they make more money on transactions, right? They don't necessarily care about it. They don't necessarily control it 100%. But to get around like, hey, there's only so many Bitcoins, right? Well, just make an ETF. So everybody can put money in an ETF. But the ETF doesn't hold the Bitcoin. So it doesn't matter. It could be like, let's say there's only one Bitcoin left. There's only one. It doesn't matter. ETF. Right? And what's kind of stupid is the ETF will actually increase the price too. That's why like the crypto guys are thinking it's almost like if the crypto guys get what they want, they'll actually lose what they think they're going to be able to maintain. Anyway, I'm talking like crazy on this video, right? All right, let's get our chief financial consultant here, Yoda. Yeah, Yoda, I thought I was going to buy the dip in gold and silver, but it's not looking that great. It still looks, I don't know, it's not horrible, but I don't know. I think I need to keep my money Because I still think there's going to be bigger opportunities later. What do you think, Yoda?
I hope right you are.
He hopes right I am. Damn, Yoda. You're a little spicy earlier, but yeah, you're we're on the same wavelength here. So what do you think about Bitcoin though? I'm thinking it still has a little bit of weakness here. It might trade a little sideways. So what do you think, Yoda? What's the Bitcoin trade?
That is the way of things.
That is the way of things. He's basically saying it's going to trade sideways. But yeah, it's either going to trade sideways, which means at least from American Eagle Rise's perspective, where this is entertainment purposes only. We are not no expert. We're not an expert. We are a master at one thing. But I only got my BS. I didn't get my master in BS. Although maybe I could have. I'm a master. Yeah, I won't finish that sentence. Debater. I like to debate people. I don't know. It's like turning into my normal day. This is why no one's listening past 4 minutes anyway. My diehard people. Sorry, I shouldn't say nobody. I mean like nobody, meaning like the views. The views. Yeah, I'll give you a view. Give you a view of my arsh. My arsh. Say it like Sean Connery. My arsh. Sean Connery. Oh man. Sorry, Yoda. Okay, anyway, so where were we going with this shit? Oh yeah, so Bitcoin's in neutral. American Eagle Rises says don't buy it right now. I mean, if you want to start buying, I call it the micro. I think I've told you guys a few times. So, you can put it on your phones and apps called Coinbase. There's a couple others out there. I just happen to get Coinbase. I do have Uphold. I have my Solana on there. I buy from Coinbase because I get free fees because I have Coinbase One. So I pay $30 a month, but I get free transactions. And I do that because I buy certain cryptocurrencies every day. And I think it's like if you don't, it ends up being like 2%. So it freaking adds up real fast, like $30, like real fast, right? So I cap my fees, right? So it's $30. So it ends up being $1 a day, right? So I'm trying to remember. Maybe I am buying $100 a day. I can't remember. Because then it'd be like 1% fee or something. I don't remember. But I sold a whole bunch of crypto and got, I capped it out one year. I think you're capped to 10,000. So basically $30, you can buy and sell up to $10,000 worth of stuff, right? Eventually that'll, when the dollar goes down. God, we're making it too long. Where we go? Shit. Yeah, so I call it the micro. So get an online exchange, put it on your app. But I automate it. So that's why I did the Coinbase one. There's a couple of them that I buy on a daily basis. Like some of them I buy like $1 a day. So, I probably spend more on Starbucks, even though I get like two or three Starbucks a week, right? It's still more than damn buying. But I do that on a daily basis, right? So I don't really care these big swings, right? When you're only buying like $10. So when the price goes down, you get to buy more of Bitcoin, right? When the price goes up, you're buying less of Bitcoin. So it's kind of like a dollar cost averaging, but you can't really do that unless you're on Robinhood with like shares of something. But I don't like Robinhood. Like this, Robinhood has proven that it's shit, right? Maybe in the beginning, but it definitely got tested and people got screwed. People couldn't sell. So that's just dumb. But if you are going to do crypto, I don't know how. It's kind of like a personal thing. They say, don't keep anything on the exchanges. I mean, the people that say that, it's kind of funny. They have a shitload of crypto on the exchange. It's so funny, right? The people that say don't do something, they're like they're the biggest offender. it's like they're talking to themselves, right? That's, I don't know. I'm trying to be cognitive of that when I am on here, these YouTube thingies. So I'm not necessarily trying to say what I need to hear, but yeah. I mean, like if you got, it's kind of like, don't put too much on there that you would, if you lost it, you would, you would panic and go crazy and that type of thing, right? And I try to pull it off. Like I have, I think, I don't know if I showed you guys before. I can do it. Comment down below if you want me to do a specific video on the treasure thing. It's called cold storage. Essentially, it's like, here, I'll just show it to you real quick. It's just like a USB thing. I mean, literally. And it's like funny because I think they make them smaller. But it's just, it's it's kind of weird. I got like, if I lost this, I'd be like, oh, Jesus. It's like, I could have bought a nice used car, maybe. Maybe not. That might be exaggerating as well. Yeah, it's more than $3,000. Let's just say that, right? But yeah, so you can transfer it onto your thing. It's not that hard to do that, but so I keep some of it on the exchange. I have it by every day, and I try once a month to pull it off. But what I used to buy was higher. I don't know. I've been kind of changing how much I buy. I'm still waiting for a significant pullback. I think we're going to get a significant pullback, but it won't be because of crypto. It'll probably be, I call it pan sell-off. But with that said, guys, it was kind of a little bit longer of a video here today, but there was kind of a couple of things I did want to kind of touch base on for you guys. So that we can plan ahead for next week. I'm trying to see what type of economic data is going to be coming out. The Fed doesn't meet until the week after. I think the Fed meets on the 20th. Well, I think the Fed meets on the 20th. They meet like Wednesday or Monday and Tuesday. Oh, that's funny. October 21st, Tuesday is that a new moon or new moon? My calendar here, my dragon calendar shows the moons and shit. It's kind of cool. This Monday is a waning half moon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. The moon, man. I'll show you my moon. I'll show a moon. Full moon, man. Double butt cheek. Yeah, I know. I haven't. I did have beer. It was like it was like hours ago. It's like 11 o'clock. Anyway. Yeah, so that's not going to happen until the 22nd, the Fed rate. And I don't know. It's starting to look like the data is I think the Fed's going to, they may not say it right now, but they're probably going to have to cut. As of now, I'm going to be about, I don't know, with that big sell-off on Friday, it's pushed me past 50%. I'm going to call it 55, closer to maybe 60%. We'll see. Each day, to be honest, the next week or so, until we get to the Fed meeting, that number could swing, that percentage-wise. And the mark, we'll see how Monday is. The traders are going to be pissed. I'm telling you right now. Now, there's going to be a little bit of bargain buying. Keep that in mind on Monday, guys. So if you plan on doing something, do very muted buying. Don't buy it first thing either. I suspect early futures. You can buy early before the market opens. Don't do that, though. I don't suggest that at all right now. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some buy orders. There's probably some buy orders that didn't get filled on Friday, so they're probably going to get filled on Monday. If you want to, like I said, put a limit order in, put your buy order in. Don't be don't be FOMOing in. Put your price in there. Put good till canceled. And if it doesn't, that means the next day I'll try to fill it again, right? Unless you just need to get in there and buy it at market price. I accidentally did that one time. I always buy on limit orders. And I accidentally didn't. I'm like, what the hell? How did I buy it at this price? This is like $5 above the price I wanted. And I saw it at market price. Because no one else was selling. It was like, oh, here's the last trade, right? So I put market price. Well, the next seller was way the hell up here, but I wanted to buy it here. It's like one of those things, man. You when you're like a little kid, you know. Well, if you're a man or a boy, you'll know. If you're a woman, you won't get the. I don't know. I don't know if this happened to. I don't know. I guess it could happen to a woman. But you know the little, you know, you got the zipper. Zip, you do that once, I'm telling you. Gee, shit, man. And you're like a little kid, and there's like blood everywhere. You're like, oh no! Yeah. You know. Anyway. Yeah, guys. So keep your dry powder. If you want to get on the crypto train or whatever the hell bandwagon, just get Coinbase. But put a plan together first before you do anything, right? Put down a plan. Say, hey, what do I want to buy? Right? Do a little bit of research. Don't buy every damn coin. There's only a few that I buy now. I did buy a whole bunch of them only because I was like, you know, the meme coins were more like, you know, I call them like slot machines. Like, oh, put $1 in, dollar in, you know, dollar in. Oh, hey, there's 10 here, right? Like that's how the meme coins are. You put money in a meme coin, it tanks. And it doesn't matter. No matter when you put the money in, it goes boom. So wait till it goes boom and then buy, and it'll go down again. So that's how it goes. But yeah, but plan on how much you want to spend, like for the year. Like try to make a budget and then cut it up. All right. I don't know if you want to cut it up per month. All right. It's best to cut it up in smaller time segments as much as possible. But like I said, Bitcoin. Coinbase, you can literally buy. I think the smallest buy is $1. Right, so you gotta buy it at $1, right? So, right, buy Bitcoin, buy $1 Bitcoin every day, right? That's 30 days, right? So buy the Coinbase thing that costs $30, and then you don't. And then when you want to increase, right, your fee won't go up, right? You'll keep it there, right? You know, we can do another video. This is the damn. All right. Let's get Chief Financial Officer Yoda back on here. All right, Yoda, you got any wise words for the audience here? They've been waiting patiently for you here.
Always with you what cannot be done.
Always with you what cannot be done. Gee. I've been snapping my fingers for the stop button. It was like, I can't. All right, guys. Sorry that it paused. It lagged hard. All right, Yoda. Yoda said, what did he say? Shit, I don't remember. You guys just listen. Listen. I'm so tired. I haven't done anything fun. Anyway, if I stop button, I gotta go to bed or something. All right. See you guys. Bye.